Hello guys, and welcome to ACW Apex Fusion, episode 29. This is the show before APEXMANIA 5. And I am your commentator tonight, and first up, we have Danny Pumpkin taking on Blight. As Blight will be making his ACW Apex TV debut here tonight. Yes, he has been on the Foundation, but he has never been on ACW Apex main programming, like Fusion and Slime. So it'll be great to see how he performs in the ring against Danny Pumpkin, the infamous Danny Pumpkin. A very hilarious superstar. You know, he makes people laugh, but he's also very tough in the ring. Can Danny Pumpkin get a singles win here tonight on Fusion 29? Who knows? But I'm ready to see what Blight has got against Danny Pumpkin. This is going to be a match that you do not want to miss. And Danny Pumpkin looking ready. And, oh, Blight! Blight with a clothesline to Danny Pumpkin. And now the match begins. And a spear by Blight. And the referee has called for the bell, so the match has officially begun. And look at Blight with the strength to Danny Pumpkin. And now going up on the top rope. Watch out, Pumpkin! Moonsault! Oh! But Blight missed. There was a bit of miscalculations there from Blight, but maybe he's just really excited to go and try and win this match, and he's taunting. Can't waste any time when you're facing off against Danny Pumpkin. And a punch by Blight now. And look at this. Oh, and the clothesline. Sending Danny Pumpkin crushing to the canvas. And now Irish whip into the corner. And the elbows by Blight. And now he's going up on the top rope, Blight, with a moonsault, and he hits it this time. And Blight is fired up. And the fans are liking Danny Pumpkin getting assaulted by Blight. And what is this? Oh my God. Blight just crawling like a dog. And an elbow. Oh! That's it. I think Danny Pumpkin's knocked out cold. 1, 2, and no, kick out at 2. Danny Pumpkin stays alive. And now Blight with his hand up in the air. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the referee, but it's a drop kick to Pumpkin. And is he arguing with the referee? Not really sure. And another clubbing clothesline to Danny Pumpkin. And now Blight lifting up Pumpkin. Oh, no. I guess he had other ideas. And now it's a couple of punches and chops. Sends Pumpkin into the corner. And look at this from Blight. Oh! And now the elbow to the chest of Danny Pumpkin. What is he thinking of doing here? Blight going up the top rope for a third time. And oh, misses that elbow. That elbow dive as Danny Pumpkin got out of the way. And now Pumpkin with a super kick to the back of the head of poor Blight, who is now going to feel the power of Danny Pumpkin. And oh, missed that drop kick. Nobody home. And an elbow. Oh, that's it. Surely Danny Pumpkin is out cold now. Could this be it? 2. And a no! Danny Pumpkin kicks out at 2 once again. And even Blight can't believe this. He just wants to beat the hell out of the Pumpkin. He wants to end the career of the Pumpkin. And Danny Pumpkin rolls out of the way. and gets a punch to the throat. And Blight sees an ending. But never take your eye off your opponent. And oh! Impressive by Danny Pumpkin. And wait, what's this? What? Oh! It's Alexxander Cage! What does he want with Danny Pumpkin? Is Alexxander Cage and Blight friends? Surely not. But look out, roll up by Blight now to Pumpkin. 1, 2, and 3. Blight has defeated Danny Pumpkin in his debut match. What a crafty win. But nonetheless very smart, and Danny Pumpkin can't believe it. He is arguing with the referee. Well, that's what happens when you take your eye off your opponent. And now it's time for Shane Sexton to take on the undefeated Baghead. Can this journeyman wrestler defeat Baghead here tonight? I'm really not sure, and I'm very doubtful. But regardless, you should never write anyone off. Because Sexton is looking very confident as usual. I mean, you see him with his gold attire. He really thinks he is the greatest. He thinks he is an icon. But who knows if he can get this win tonight. Baghead is a very hard man to beat. And Baghead, with the axe, chop off the steel steps. Just blindsiding poor Shane Sexton, who now throws Sexton into the ring. And an elbow. And look at Baghead, he is looking to end this man already. Another DDT by Baghead. Obviously last week on Fusion 28, we saw Baghead defeat the absolute amazing wrestler in Daniel Dynamite. I mean, we really couldn't believe Daniel Dynamite did so well, but Baghead lifting up Sexton and throws him outside. And oh! Baghead goes flying. He just sent Shane Sexton flying onto the concrete floor on the outside. And oh! Now feeling the apron. And the referee counts to 5. Both of these wrestlers need to get into the ring. And he throws Shane Sexton headfirst into the post. The LED post, I must add. And now throws him back in. And Baghead needs to get into the ring right now, but gets in at 9. And oh, the elbow that we always see from Baghead. What's he going for now? Oh, sends Shane Sexton head first into the top turnbuckle. And look at Slip Brooks, crafty Slip Brooks. The man who's invested a lot of money into Baghead, supporting his wrestler. Now look at this from Baghead. Lifting up Sexton and dropping him. And look at Sexton trying to crawl towards the ropes. And now gets his kneecap shattered. But Baghead doesn't care. He wants to inflict much damage on Sexton as possible. And I think Sexton is busted open. He is bleeding. And what's this now? Oh, the punches to the lower back of poor Sexton, and oh, the net breaker. And now Baghead going high risk up on the top rope now, and a swanton bomb, but no, Sexton had his knees up, and now it's a code breaker to Baghead. Could this be it? 1. No, just a 1 count. Obviously more will have to be done for Shane Sexton to put Baghead away, but this is not going to be an easy match for Shane Sexton. And now Baghead with the big boot to Shane Sexton. And now just throwing this poor man around like a ragdoll, and it's a power bomb. But Baghead just doesn't want to pin this guy 1, 2, 3. He wants to injure him. He wants to make sure this is the last match of Shane Sexton's career. And an Irish whip into the corner. And look at the punches by Baghead for wild haymakers towards Shane Sexton. You see what I mean? This guy does not care. He has no respect for anyone other than himself. I don't think he's even got respect for Slick Brooks. And Baghead just stomping on the body of his prey. And now what is he going for? Irish whip. And oh, the elbow! As he threw Sexton in the air, Sexton caught a big elbow. Oh no, he's not going to go for it once again. Baghead has to be one of the most toughest superstars in ACW Apex history. Obviously excluding Carnival Killings. But this guy is a monster in his own right, and it's another elbow. Oh, come on, you've made your point. You could have beat him many minutes ago. Stop this. Oh, no, power bomb. Oh, onto the outside of the concrete floor. What is Slick Brooks doing? The manager of Baghead now throwing Sexton back into the ring and attacking that poor knee of Sexton. And Baghead bringing Sexton into the corner. And the big boot and a leg drop. Surely this has to be the end. And a choke slam to Shane Sexton. I don't know how Shane Sexton is still alive. This has been a pretty much one-sided fight. Oh. Why does Baghead keep doing more? Come on. And he hits the Swanton Bomb, which surprised nobody. Now going for the pin, and that's it. Baghead has pretty much killed Shane Sexton. He hasn't just beat him, he's killed him. And look at this, what? Tuff Hannigan! Tuff Hannigan! Oh my! With a German suplex to Baghead! He's got a match later on tonight against Joshua Blade. And the punch! Knocking out Baghead! No one's done that before! What the hell? Tuff Hannigan! Could that be his APEXMANIA 5 opponent? Oh, and Baghead fighting back! Oh no, the elbow! And look at Baghead exiting the ring. I hate Baghead now. Fuck Baghead. And now it's time for the third match of the night. And it is Hendrixxx taking on Draven Wilson for Wilson's Intercontinental Championship. As the bad blood continues between Alexxander and Draven Wilson. as that will be the match that will be going into APEXMANIA 5. That's if Draven Wilson obviously retains. But if he doesn't retain the Intercontinental Championship here tonight, then it might be Hendrixxx versus Alexxander, both friends going at it. But Draven Wilson has been on an undefeated streak lately. But Alexxander yesterday said that he was going to shave off the hair of Draven Wilson. But surely you can't do that, because Draven Wilson is the man with the title and Alexxander is the one with the luscious hair. I don't know, but I'd be pretty concerned about that comment if I were Draven Wilson. And again, 2K making the ACW Apex logo disappear. Thanks guys, thanks a lot. But Draven Wilson looking to do heavy business, looking to destroy Hendrixxx, the friend of Alexxander, the John Morrison wannabe. Hendrixxx and Alexxander have been friends for a very long time. Can Draven Wilson get this last successful title defense before APEXMANIA 5? That is what we're going to find out, and it is happening right now. I've got goosebumps right now. We'll never write anyone like Hendrixxx off. He will do whatever it takes to become the new Intercontinental Champion of the ACW Apex. But Draven Wilson always makes a spectacular entrance. And there it is, the White Beauty, the Intercontinental title. That has been held by many greats, like Carl the Wolf Killings, Brett Storm, Yoshi Tagashi, and the main one, the current one, Draven Wilson. But Hendrixxx knows what's in store. He could make ACW Apex history here tonight on Fusion 29. And here we go. And Draven with the dropkick to Hendrixxx to kick off this matchup. I know Connor and elbow tied by both men. And it's Draven pushing Hendrixxx out the way. And a powerbomb. What is Alexxander doing? Checking out his abs. Yes, we get it. We know you've got abs, Alexxander. The Draven Wilson going up the top rope. And it's a nice kick. And now going up the top rope once again. And it's a no! A nice backflip 450 thingy-majig. That was a crazy move from Draven Wilson. And no! Now stomping on the arm of Hendrixxx. A very good tactic from the Intercontinental Champion. What is Alexxander doing? I think I might have caught Wilson off guard. And look at this, a roll up. 1, 2, and oh! Nearly a 3. That's why you got to watch out when you face Hendrixxx, because he'll get you out of nowhere when you least expect it. But he gets bulldogged by Wilson. And Wilson, oh! And a nice slam. And now sent it into the corner by Hendrixxx. And a reversal elbow from Wilson. And a powerbomb once again. And now stomping on the elbow. Oh, look at this. Alexxander mouthing off against Draven Wilson, the man that he could be facing at APEXMANIA 5. If Draven Wilson can successfully defend his Intercontinental Championship here tonight. And he gets a Russian leg sweep from Hendrixxx. And a punch back from Wilson. Sends Hendrixxx into the corner. And then elbows from the IC champ, who gets kicked to the leg. Irish whip now. And powerbomb, another powerbomb by Draven Wilson, and Alexxander brings in a steel chair. Now the referee getting rid of that steel chair as the action continues, and a DDT by Wilson. And oh! Draven Wilson just flying straight onto Alexxander. He really hates Alexxander. And look at this. Oh, pop-up powerbomb. What? I thought Alexxander was going to be ejected then. And a roll-up pin by Hendrixxx. And oh, nice clothesline. Out of nowhere by Wilson. The speed of this man is incredible. And oh! A pile driver, and could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Draven Wilson retains his Intercontinental Championship, and that means he will be facing Alexxander in the Hair versus Championship match. This is going to be big. Obviously, Alexxander doesn't want to do anything right now, but I'm sure he's not very happy with Hendrixxx. He didn't want to face Draven Wilson at APEXMANIA, but now he does, and there's no escaping. And now it's time for the Tag Team Championships to be put on the line against the gold and Elijah Bates. Obviously, we don't have much of a tag team division in the ACW Apex, but we are working on it. And for now, we have to have random pairings. So yeah, the gold and Elijah Bates are very lucky to be given this opportunity. But the tag team champions coming out now, Ahmed and Jerry Smith, are ready to try and successfully defend their tag team championships against the gold and Elijah Bates. Both of them are big men. You know, and Jerry Smith and Ahmed are not the most biggest of professional wrestlers. However, they've got heart, and that's why they are the current ACW Apex Tag Team Champions. And here is Elijah Bates, a man who just wants to fight no matter what. He wants to compete. He wants to make sure that he gets as many matches in the ACW Apex as possible. And he is very honoured to become the challenger of the Tag Team Championships here tonight. I mean, this guy knows what it's like to become a Tag Team Champion, because he was part of the Crimson Testament with Austin Diamond, but sadly that tag team is no more. I mean, I'm not sure where Austin Diamond is. I mean, if anyone could find him, that would be absolutely great. But could Elijah Bates become a 2-time tag team champion in the ACW Apex? Well, that is what we have to wait and find out. Because here comes his tag team partner, and it is none other than the Gold. A man who has recently been to the gym You know, he's worked out and achieved this crazy body, this new transformation in his career, and has grown a ponytail. But he would love to become a tag team champion with Elijah Bates. I mean, he would just love to be a champion in the ACW Apex, full stop. I mean, this is another guy who also has golden attire, like Shane Sexton earlier on. Well, let's hope he can win some gold here tonight on Fusion 29. Because you never know, one of these will be headlining APEXMANIA 5. Because every match on the APEXMANIA 5 card on both nights is a headliner. Every match is a main event. It's not just the saying, it is true. And here we go, we're starting off with Ahmed and Elijah Bates. Both these men have faced each other before, and a nice slam by Bates. And, oh, not sure what that was for. A bit of a miscalculation on the timing of Elijah Bates. But he hits an Irish whip to Ahmed and gets an elbow. But Ahmed is in enemy territory. And now a tag to the gold. Let's see how these team handles the tag champions, and a big boot by the gold. And now Ahmed throwing the gold into the corner, and a tag to Jerry Smith. And a double arm drag. Very impressive. And look at this. Oh, now getting punched by the gold is Jerry Smith. But Smith pushing the gold and attacks Elijah Bates there. I feel like these two are looking for a quick, easy match and a quick, easy win. But it's not going to be easy as the gold slams poor Jerry Smith on the apron. And that's got the back and the spine of Jerry Smith, but he gets up and it's a clothesline. And now both these men are fighting on the outside. Obviously we can't see anything because Elijah Bates is in the way. And oh! The gold throws Jerry Smith into the steel steps. And now Smith gets in the ring at the count of 5. And a punch to the back. And now look at this, the elbows to the chest of the gold. And now going for the cover. A quick cover. 1, 2, no. Just a 1 count. Nearly a 2 though. And Jerry Smith for the tag to Ahmed. Oh, Irish whip by the gold. And a tag to Elijah Bates, the big man. And oh, nice double teamwork by the gold and Bates. And Ahmed just makes sure that Elijah Bates doesn't get a chance to get into the ring, but he is the legal participant. And another slam onto the apron. And a roll up by Ahmed. Could this be it? 1, no. Oh, pinned by Elijah. No, pinned by Ahmed. What? Oh my. But you can see Ahmed clashing with Elijah Bates here. What's he thinking of doing here? To Bates now. Could we see a suplex off the top rope? Oh, and we do. What a nice suplex off the top rope by Ahmed. Never count this man off, because no matter how many losses he gets, when he gets a win, it's an absolute great feeling. And a tag to Jerry Smith, the hardcore icon. And oh, missed that backdrop off the second rope. And a tag to the gold. And oh, a punch to the face. Very classy. But Jerry Smith is a former ACW Apex Golden Champion. And now he is the current tag team champions. You know, one half, of course. Oh, and a big punch by Jerry Smith. He gets the knee by the gold. And now elbow reversals from Smith with a big boot. And a sidewalk slam from Jerry. But missed that move off the second rope once again. Can't really afford to be taking them many misses. And a great slam by the gold. Now tagging in Elijah Bates, who gets a punch to the throat. And that definitely took the wind out of him. And a tag to Ahmed. And Ahmed with a punch to the body. I'm trying to go for a little kick there. And oh! R.I.P. to Elijah Bates' kids. As he goes for the cover, but he gets broken up by the gold. And Ahmed takes out the gold. Now he's going for, a submission. Will Elijah Bates tap out? No, he gets out of it. He gets a knee to the face. And Ahmed with the tag to Jerry Smith, as these two seem to be on a roll. And the headbutt. Dropping Bates, and Bates with a kick to the back of the hardcore Icon's head. And an Irish whip. Another punch is being applied to the face of Bates. And now look at this, Bates. Oh, trying to fly off the second rope there. But missed. Oh, and a reversal and some kicks now from Bates, who then gets punched to the face. And seeing Bates colliding into the corner and gets a knee from the gold. And their trademark elbows from Elijah Bates. Now going for the cover. One, and no, just a one count. And the match still goes on. Oh, look at this. Roll up! No! Irish whip into enemy territory. And a tag to Ahmed. And these two men working again. And whoa! Just throws Elijah Bates into the air. And Ahmed the Egyptian with some stomps to the head. And Elijah Bates is bleeding. And Ahmed takes up the gold, so he doesn't interfere. But a reversal and some kicks now from Bates. And he gets a big boot from Ahmed, who is fired up. Oh no, and a hot tag from Bates. And the gold fights back with a clothesline. Both men trying to get their momentum back. But a reversal by the Egyptian. Who is going to be going to APEXMANIA? Oh. Oh no, the gold now, the gold. Oh no. And oh, what a nice net breaker. Oh my God, Ahmed gets up like it's nothing, and it's another big boot to the gold, and the gold is busted open. He is bleeding. And Ahmed making sure that Elijah Bates doesn't interfere. And oh, R.I.P. to the Gold's kids. And an elbow. And now throw in Elijah Bates into the ring. Oh, okay. And a slam from Ahmed. Now going for the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Ahmed and Jerry Smith retain their ACW Apex Tag Team Championships. And they will be going to APEXMANIA 5. Well done to these two men. They did so well. And they have retained their Tag Team Championships. I can't wait to see these two guys at APEXMANIA 5. Make sure you don't miss that. And up next, we have Aaron Young taking on the CAW veteran, the CAW legend in Jimmy Apophis, Nicmeri. And here is Aaron Young making his entrance now. And he wants to go to APEXMANIA 5. And he has been thinking about calling someone out. He would like an open challenge at APEXMANIA 5. Well, I don't know who that could be, but obviously Aaron Young will have to win this match against Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri to make sure that he goes to APEXMANIA 5. But make no mistake about Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri, he is no pushover. But I just feel like Aaron Young may be overlooking Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri. But Aaron Young, quite stubborn. Obviously wants to showcase his skills. And he'll get that tonight by facing off a CAW veteran. A man who's been on the scene in over 20 years as he makes his entrance. And here he is, Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri, the snake charmer, the man who unleashes venom. You know, he had a very unlucky loss against Draven Wilson all them weeks ago. But now we are going to see how he puts up against Aaron Young right here tonight on Fusion 29. I mean, the fans love this guy. But here we go. It is youth versus experience. The young versus the old. And Nicmeri, oh! Gets a knee to the groin. And now a headlock by Nicmeri. As Young feeling the pressure. Oh, but Young now with an arm lock. I think Nicmeri might be testing this guy, if he's actually good enough. And takes out the legs. Very good move from Aaron Young. And gets an elbow from the veteran. And now the experienced wrestler taking it to Aaron Young. Now look at this. Oh! As he gets another elbow from Nicmeri. And it's a kick off the second rope. What's he thinking of doing now? Sends Young into the corner, but Young with a reversal on the big knee. Oh! And a spinning net breaker from Aaron Young. Surely this can't be over. Not like this. Oh, reversal by Apophis. And now hits. Oh, a pile driver to Aaron Young. Could this be it? 1, 2. Oh no, just a 2 count. That was close though for Aaron Young. I mean, there'd be no shame in losing to a veteran. But Jimmy Apophis, with all due respect, is getting very old. But it's doing very well against Aaron Young. And now what is Apophis going for here? And the snake charmer. Oh! With a DDT onto the apron. Now both men are outside. And now Young getting back into the ring. And look at him shadow boxing. And Young now currently with the upper hand to Apophis. But Apophis, gets a knee to the face from Young. What's he going for here? Oh! What a great slam. Could this be it? 2. And no! Apophis kicks out. And Aaron Young can't believe it. Welcome to the big leagues, kid. And now goes flying off the second rope. And Young going for them fingers of Nicmeri. And a knee to the back. And here we go. Oh! Spinning net breaker. Oh, reversal by Apophis. Gets a kick to the leg. And a roll up by Young. 1, 2, 3 and Aaron Young has defeated the CAW veteran in Jimmy Apophis Nicmeri due to a roll up. There's been a lot of roll ups, currently in this show. But Aaron Young with the win, and Apophis can't believe it. He believes that was a 2, but no, that was a 3. And now it's time for Alexxxander to take on Hagan for Hagan's Foundation World Championship. As Alexxxander is looking to get retribution for Siege after Hagan defeated Siege on Fusion 28. So now we are going to see if Alexxxander can defeat Hagan for the Foundation World Championship. I mean, we all saw Alexxxander defeat Brenden in the rematch on Fusion 28. That was when Alexxxander got his revenge on Brenden with help from a distraction from Siege. And now we are going to see if Alexxxander can defeat Hagan. But Hagan is a very talented guy from the DCW. And he's also an ACW Apex wrestler. But can Alexxxander make Siege proud? But I'm wondering if Alexxxander does win the Foundation Championship, will there be any bad blood between Siege and Alexxxander? You don't know, because Siege is a very selfish wrestler who only cares for himself. So will he be able to cope with Alexxxander holding the Foundation Championship? But But that is if he does defeat Adam Jack Hagan here tonight. But we all know Siege will be going to APEXMANIA 5 to take on Adam Jack Hagan. That is if Hagan successfully defends his Foundation World Championship here tonight. And there's Brenden. And is there a bit of friendship between Adam Jack Hagan and Brenden? Yeah, Brenden doesn't like ACWAPEXMANIA or Siege. So he'll be there watching, making sure that Siege doesn't interfere or try and distract Adam Jack Hagan. Who really knows what will happen? But the champion looking very confident as usual. And he is looking to take out ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING, the Brit. And Brenden always looking like Johnny Sins. But I must say, I do like Adam Jack Hagan as the Foundation World Champion. You know, he looks like a champion. You know, he just screams $1 million. He's become one of the most top rising stars in DCW and ACW Apex. From Ireland to the UK, UK to the Ireland, for Republic of Ireland that is. But no matter where this man goes, he always delivers and performs to 100%. And he is a respected wrestler. And here we go, there is the Foundation World Championship. Will ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING be able to defeat Adam Jack Hagan here tonight on Fusion 29? Well, we are about to find out right now. Is ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING capable of becoming a champion? Here we go. And both men slowly walking towards each other and a handshake. Oh, and a kick to the body by Jack Hagan. Obviously not very sympathetic with the Brit, and tensions are running very high before APEXMANIA 5. And look at that! From Adam Jack Hagan with an airborne. A shooting star press, if I must say. It's ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING. I didn't know he could do that. And a knee to ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING. And this feels currently one-sided. And Hagan up on the top rope once again. Telling ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING to get up. And oh, okay. Oh! And ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING with a reversal. That was impressive. And I'm trying to go for the ankle. And you can tell that Hagan doesn't like that. Clothesline now by the Brit. Now stomping on the chest. And oh, look at this. Roll up by Hagan. 1, 2, and no! Oh my God, 1. No! I really thought that was a free from Hagan. And then out of nowhere, there was a roll-up from ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING. And he didn't even get a 1 count. And Hagan goes over the ropes. Whoa. Oh! Hagan telling off ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING. Oh, and a punch by X here. Going up on the top rope himself. But obviously Hagan saw it coming. Oh no, hang on. Oh! And a punch off the top rope by ACWAPEXCAWWRESTLING. And an Irish whip now. A kick to the body. And a roll up by Alexxxander. What? No! Not even a 1 count. A very crafty roll up from Alexxxander. And now takes out the champion. The Foundation champion. As Siege watches on. And oh! A nice chop to the head of Hagan, who's now feeling the effects in this match against a smaller opponent in Alexxxander, and a stomp to the arm. And oh! Clothesline. And could you see a finish? Oh! No, reversal by Hagan, and Hagan with a slam. 1, 2, and 3. Adam Jack Hagan has defeated Alexxxander here tonight, and he is still your Foundation World Champion. Oh no, look at this from Alexxxander. Oh! Just smacking the champion in the face with his own title. And now it's time for the Hardcore Championship to be on the line, with Alexxander Cage taking on the man that he pinned to win the 8-man match on Fusion 28. And it is Jay Morgan, who's currently making his entrance. And he is an absolute smooth talker on the mic. And he is ready to show the fans why he should be the brand new Hardcore Champion. And you never know, we could get a new champion heading into APEXMANIA 5. But Alexxander Cage has had a bit of a crazy record since making his debut. And here he comes now. He is a hacker. He is a machine. It is the one and only Alexxander Cage, who got very lucky to win the Hardcore Championship in the 8-man match. But will Jay Morgan be the one to beat Alexxander Cage in this steel cage match? Because when you're the Hardcore Champion, you gotta fight hardcore rules. And this is why the steel cage has been put in place. This goes to show if you can keep your Hardcore Championship or not. But Alexxander Cage making a great entrance. Let's hope he can defeat Jay Morgan. Big money Jay Morgan. And there it is, the bloody championship. That is what's in store in this steel cage match. A hellish structure. Who is going to win this one? Will Alexxander Cage be able to successfully defend his title? And oh! The steel cage being used early in this match by Alexxander Cage. He gets an elbow from Jay Morgan. Morgan fighting back now. And an uppercut to Cage. Now going for the cover. And a kick out. And Jay Morgan already taking it to Alexxander Cage, the Hardcore Champion. Getting stomped all over. Another punches to the back of the head. And some elbows. And he throws Jay Morgan into the corner. And oh, gets an elbow to the face. And look at this. A quick cover by Jay Morgan. 1. No. I'm just throwing Alexxander Cage around like a ragdoll. He You can tell how much Jay Morgan wants it. He wants to go to APEXMANIA 5 as the champion. And by doing that, he'll have to defeat Alexxander Cage here tonight. And Cage now with the upper hand, stomping on the fingers of Jay Morgan, and you can tell he felt that in his expression. And oh! Cage goes into the steel cage. A very fitting name for a match like this. And now Jay Morgan takes some of the cage head first and gets a super kick. And now going for the cover. And a kick out. And a spinebuster from Alexxander Cage. And a clothesline. Cage wants to prove to the ACW Apex fans that he has still got it. That he can defend his hardcore championship. He reminds me a lot of Static, if you remember him. And now what's he going to do to Jay Morgan here? Oh. And a suplex off the top rope. And the fans are loving this. As Cage now climbing up the steel cage. And the fans are chanting, "This is awesome." They are loving this match. But Jay Morgan gets back up on his feet and attacks Jay Morgan. And look at this. A powerbomb by Big Money Jay Morgan. And now both men trading blows. Oh my. And a clothesline by Jay Morgan. And throws Big Money into the steel cage head first. Now look at this, the athleticism from Big Money. Oh, and a scissors kick boot to the face. What's it going for here? Oh, okay, submission. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, submission. Thought it was going to be a pin just then. But a submission. And Alexxander Cage fights out of it. As he hits Jay Morgan with some elbows. And that takes down Jay Morgan. And Cage is now fired up with the clotheslines to Jay Morgan. Oh, he missed that one. And a strike. Net breaker. I think Cage is... Oh, no. Oh! Missed that frog splash. Didn't really get too far to hit Jay Morgan. Oh, but he gets it this time. By flying off the other second rope. And throws Morgan into the steel cage. Oh, and gets a taste of the rope by Jay Morgan. And Morgan trying to go for that scissors kick boot to the face. And now pushes Cage into the corner. And what is he going for here? Oh! And a backbreaker. And oh, kick out. And now Jay Morgan has Cage in the corner. And a big boot to the face of Alexxander Cage. Could this be it? One. No! But Morgan is not stopping there. as he is. Oh! An Alabama Slammer powerbomb. Could this be it? And Jay Morgan is the brand new ACW Apex Hardcore Champion. He is going to APEXMANIA 5 as the Hardcore Champion. Well done to Jay Morgan. What a win for this man in his career. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Well done to Big Money. And now it's time for Joshua Blaze to take on the great Tuff Hannigan. And a lot of people do believe that Tuff Hannigan will be a future ACW Apex World Champion. Well, first, it's got to get past Joshua Blade if he wants to be noticed. Because it's not just about your looks, but it's about your in-ring skills. And Joshua Blade definitely has in-ring skills. He is the bad boy of this company. He believes that every woman wants to be with him. He reminds me of a dark and mysterious MJ Styles. But Joshua Blade would love to shut up the fans of Tuff Hannigan and destroy the big bodybuilder. Well, it's not going to be an easy challenge for him, but he is a gifted professional wrestler nonetheless. Can Blade do it here tonight? We all know that Tuff Hannigan has been eyeing up Ahmed for a fight at APEXMANIA 5. But Ahmed has a tag team match. Although we do not know who's going to be in that tag team match for the tag team championships. But here is Tuff Hannigan, the bodybuilder, the fan favourite of the ACW Apex. The most loved wrestler currently in the core wrestling scene. And he is here, the hottest free agent, who also wrestles for Max Wrestling. And hopefully soon he'll be appearing on DCW. But look at him just charging towards the ring, and you know, this guy makes a killer of an entrance. This is going to be one hell of a match. Joshua Blade versus Tuff Hannigan, the bad boy versus the bodybuilder. And here we go. What's Blade thinking of here? And oh, nice takedown from Tuff Hannigan. Now going for the cover. And a kick out, not even at one. And oh, the strength of Tuff Hannigan. Oh, just slamming down Joshua Blade. And I think Joshua Blade is out cold. Could this be it? 1, 2, no! Oh my. And an Irish whip by Blade. Oh, reversal by Hannigan with a kick to the body. And now a power bomb. And a leg takedown from Blade. Who wants to end the hype of Tuff Hannigan. He wants to end the Tuff Hannigan train. And a big kick to the face to the big man. And now Blade with a knee to the face. But Hannigan gets back up on his feet. And he hits. Oh, a knee to the face. That is it, surely. 1, 2, and 3. That is it. Tuff Hannigan has defeated Joshua Blade with ease. What a win. Tuff Hannigan has been on a roll lately. But it's nice to see him get another singles win on ACW Apex television. I can't wait to see this guy at APEXMANIA 5. And now it's time for the triple threat match. It is Brian Renholdt versus Daniel Dynamite versus the return of the ACW Apex original, Smoke Mirrors. And yes, that's right. Smoke Mirrors will be making his return here tonight. He has been on the dark matches with some very impressive wins. You know, he's got a new look as well. He's gone full pink, thinking he's Bret Hart or something like that. But Brian Renholdt is looking to do more demolition in the ACW Apex by winning more matches, and he is hoping to win this triple threat match before APEXMANIA 5. And look at him, he is ready. Brian Renholdt is here. And we all know MJ Styles, who recently suffered an injury last week, falling off the platform, trying to attack his old friend in Heisenberg, you know, his old bodyguard. Yeah, he landed on the concrete floor and hurt his head, gave himself a concussion. So MJ is currently on concussion protocol, meaning that he will not be competing at APEXMANIA 5, sadly. However, he is watching Brian Renholdt here tonight, making sure that Renholdt wins. And here comes Daniel Dynamite, the man who made an impressive debut match against none other than Baghead. He gave Baghead one hell of a fight, and one of Baghead's hardest matches. You know, and this guy is an absolute great technical professional wrestler. He reminds me of Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega. I mean, look at that son, the greatest of all time. You know, Daniel Dynamite may, you know, lose some matches. He may win some. But regardless, this guy is an absolute entertainer. He is a great sportsman in the ring. And here is the third man. Smoke Mirrors, a man who absolutely loves himself. And he has an obsession with LeVon Clark. I mean, why does he have an obsession with LeVon Clark? I don't know. Maybe he feels inspired by LeVon Clark. But I don't understand it, because Smoke Mirrors has been wrestling in the ACW Apex longer than LeVon Clark. You know, this guy has been in the ACW Apex since the beginning. And he's going to want to try and win this. So we've got Renholdt, Dynamite, and Smoke Mirrors. And here we go. As the match begins, and Dynamite and Smoke Mirrors going after each other, while Renholdt is just standing there. And oh, look at this, a roll-up pin by Smoke Mirrors. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Daniel Dynamite. And look at this, Brian Renholdt with a steel chair now. And oh, gets a super kick by Brian Renholdt. And look at Renholdt with a German suplex. Oh, and a spinning kick to the spine. Who then gets attacked by Smoke Mirrors. And now Mirrors going for Renholdt. Oh, attacking that head. And gets a steel chair to the face. And now the referee going for the pin, but gets broken up by Renholdt. And what's Renholdt thinking of doing here? And an elbow dive to the chest. And Daniel with another German suplex to Renholdt. Now going for the pin once again. 1, and a kick out at 1. Now Smoke Mirrors gets back into the ring and kicks the back of Renholdt here. And look at Renholdt attacking the fingers of Smoke Mirrors. And a DDT on the steel chair. And a kick by Dynamite. And attacking the knee of Dynamite. And look at that. The chair just did a crazy spin. And a German suplex on the steel chair by Dynamite. As tensions are rising. As we'll wait for APEXMANIA 5. And the big knee from Dynamite. Now going for the cover. But it gets broken up by Renholdt. Oh, and a nice bulldog there. And the leg being attacked. Smoke mirrors and a drop kick by Dynamite. But Renholdt has his knees up just in time, and what is Smoke Mirrors doing? He's got out a kendo stick. And an elbow from Renholdt, who gets attacked head first with a kendo stick. 1, 2, no. Oh, just a 1 count. Renholdt kicks out at 1. And now Smoke Mirrors wasting no time in trying to attack Renholdt because I drop kick to the face. And now look at this from Dynamite. Oh, and a power bomb. And I think that was on the kendo stick. And Renholdt back up on his feet. And an elbow by Dynamite. Now going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. And by the way, this is an elimination match. So someone has got to, get pinned or submitted in order to be eliminated in this match. And the final 2 will be going at it. And look at this by Dynamite. Sending Renholdt to the outside. And look at this. Oh, Dynamite never fails to impress the ACW Apex. And a super kick to the back of the head. I really hope that we will see Dynamite at APEXMANIA. And an insecurity. And now Renholdt. Oh! And look at this, just bullying Dynamite. And he slams him onto the concrete floor. And look at this cockiness from Renholdt. Smoke Mirrors. Ooh. Taken off the top of the announce table. But got quickly stopped in his tracks. What's Dynamite doing? Where's he going off to? Just going round the ring. Oh, I think he's getting out a weapon. But, Renholdt had a steel chair though, just in time. And a DDT by Smoke Mirrors. The ACW Apex original takes up Renholdt. And a bulldog to Dynamite. And he missed that move. And now gets a power bomb by Dynamite. What's Renholdt thinking of doing here? I think he's just letting these 2 battle it out between Dynamite and Mirrors. And the knee to the face. And now he's waiting for Smoke Mirrors to get back up on his feet. And, missed. Didn't quite get it though. And the elbow to Smoke Mirrors. Could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Dynamite has eliminated Smoke Mirrors from the match. And he super kicks Renholdt. Oh, this is going to be an absolute war between both high flyers, between both technical wrestlers. You do not want to miss this, ladies and gentlemen. And a drop kick to a seated Dynamite and Renholdt now. Tried to do a coffin drop off the second rope but missed. And Dynamite trying to go for that drop kick, rolls out the way, drop kick by Renholdt but missed. And Dynamite missed that kick, but it's a spinning kick to the body. And a super kick, and that one hits this time. And Renholdt. Oh, with a DDT to Dynamite. The quickness and the agility of this man is unbelievable. But you could say the same thing about Daniel Dynamite. Irish whip into the corner. No, missed. And now look at this, both men locking up. And now Dynamite, oh no. Throw in. Renholdt out the ring. I'd grab that kendo stick if I were you, Renholdt. Ah! Oh my God! And Daniel Dynamite goes flying over the ropes onto Renholdt. But Renholdt just kicked Dynamite there. And are we going to see some announced table action here tonight? You know I love it when there's announced table action. And a kick to the face by Daniel. And Daniel, airborne! Oh no! But Renholdt had his knees in place. As Daniel Dynamite was going to go for a shooting star. But Dynamite sends Renholdt into the fans there. He went over the barricade and a nice backward Hurricanrana. And what the hell? Dynamite clash! Onto the concrete floor and Renholdt is out. How is this man still getting back up on his feet? I'm not sure, but he gets an elbow. Oh, missed that kick. And, oh! That could lead to a concussion. And I think these two want to get back into the ring, back into the square circle, but they're still fighting in front of the crowd who are enjoying the action. And now Renholdt is now grabbing a weapon and gets into the ring. And now in comes Daniel Dynamite. Oh, DDT through the ropes. And now Daniel Dynamite, what is he thinking of doing here? Oh! Brian Renholdt goes flying into the outside onto the concrete floor. And Daniel Dynamite now has a kendo stick and attacks the knee of Renholdt and gets a kick to the face. But Renholdt now with a DDT onto the kendo stick. And both men are out. And the fans are loving this. I'm really not sure who's going to win this match, but this has been awesome so far. Both these men want to win. And Renholdt now has Daniel Dynamite lying on the announce table. Renholdt going high risk. Oh my! And a moonsault onto the announce table. Brian Renholdt has broke the announce table in half and gets thrown towards the steel steps head first. How is Daniel Dynamite still standing after that punishment? And an axe chopped to the head by Renholdt for Maro King, who is very active on Twitter, also known as X. And Daniel Dynamite now taunting, getting the fans ready, getting the fans pumped up. But he missed that arm, that forearm. And gets a knee to the arm. And Brian Renholdt going high risk off the second rope. And coffin drop. And he hits it. And 450 to Daniel Dynamite. To Double D. And the curb stomp from Renholdt. What? Oh no. Oh my God, Renholdt, don't do this. using the steel chair to make sure that Dynamite taps out, but he gets out of it. Oh! And the Marrow King goes just first into that steel chair, and a power bomb from Dynamite out of nowhere. Now waits for Renholdt to get back up, but missed that knee. And Renholdt attacking the arm. Oh, and then knee to the back of the head. If I was Renholdt, I'd go for the pin because I'd know that I've already won this. But he wants to do a lot more, and it's a curb stomp for a second time to Daniel Dynamite. And a third one. Surely this has to be it. And look at this. Heelness from Brian Renholdt taunting towards the fans, saying that he is the best. And oh, and a kick to the head by Renholdt. And now a roll up. 1, 2, and no! Dynamite stays alive somehow. What is this guy made out of? And a chop. And what is he setting up here? To Brian Renholdt. Oh, Ricarano off the top rope. And the fans go crazy. Daniel Dynamite has a lot of heart. Oh, Bulldog on the steel chair, arm first. Goes Daniel Dynamite. Oh, and the arm being attacked again from Renholdt. And now, throwing the steel chair. And a big slap from Renholdt. And I think that he is signalising a finish. He sees the ending. And the fingers just added more damage. Now going up on the top rope. Frog splash. And and Renholdt possibly going for a final curb stomp to Daniel Dynamite. Could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. Brian Renholdt has won the triple threat match by last defeating Daniel Dynamite, and Daniel Dynamite is one hell of a warrior. But Brian Renholdt shows levels. He just bullied poor Daniel Dynamite in this match. And now it's time for the US Championship to be put on the line. Yes, that's right. We have former US Champion Landon Akane taking on the current US Champion in LeVon Clark. And this is going to be an epic matchup. We all know LeVon Clark is a fashion icon, and Landon Akane is a very great high flyer. He's a technician. He's a former, CPV main eventer. And could you imagine if Landon Akane was to win the US Championship for a second time in his career and go on to APEXMANIA 5? That would be crazy. But he's going up against LeVon Clark. LeVon Clark is very crafty in the ring, very smart. He's got a high IQ. But so does this man right here, making his entrance right now. I just wonder what is going to happen. Will Landon Akane be able to defeat LeVon Clark and become the brand new ACW Apex US Champion? Who knows, but we are about to find out. But Landon Akane showing no signs of fear. You know, he's not scared one bit. He knows what it's like to hold the US Championship. Let's hope he can do it here tonight. Because now here comes LeVon Clark with his new entrance theme. And I'm really loving this right now, this music. Will LeVon Clark be going to APEXMANIA 5 as the US champion? That is where you want to be. That is the granddaddy of them all, the grandest stage of them all. And LeVon Clark knows what's in store, but he has to get past Landon Akane. Landon Akane got very lucky to be given this opportunity from ACW Apex General Manager Fergus Jones. LeVon Clark always looking fly, always looking dapper, and the ladies love him. People have questioned LeVon Clark's sexuality, but LeVon Clark proved who he was when he had loads of women by his side. Yes, he loves the ladies. I can't wait to see what LeVon Clark can do as he tries to defend his US Championship, the beauty of the ACW Apex US Championship. LeVon Clark giving the US Championship to the referee. Here we go, Landon Akane. LeVon Clark. I am amped up for this one. And look at these two, telling the fans to cheer and support this match. Not just the wrestlers, but the match itself. I'm sure it's not the first time these two have met. But look at this, what we're going to get. Maybe a collar and elbow tie-up. I think both men are going to try and feel each other out. Oh, look at this, a collar and elbow tie-up by both men. And LeVon Clark now has a hold on Landon Akane and trying to squeeze him. Trying to crush his organs. And Landon Akane now with a reversal. And going for, a pin. One. And no, just a one count. You've got to watch out for Landon Akane. It's a net breaker on LeVon. And LeVon taking out the legs of the New Zealander, the Kiwi. And LeVon, tried to go for a flying punch off the top rope but missed. And now gets a kick to the spinal area. And Akane with a clothesline to LeVon Clark, sending him towards the floor. And now Akane going up on the top rope. And he missed that dive. And LeVon Clark with a leg drop to the back of the head. And a big slap. And another one. LeVon Clark is an absolute diva. Not just out the ring, but in the ring as well. And now Akane, what's he thinking of going for here? This is very dangerous. But Landon Akane, he doesn't care. And I think Akane was trying to get that suplex off the top rope, but LeVon Clark saw it and pushes him off. And a drop kick to the back of the head by Akane. And look at Akane taunting. Getting cocky, playing mind games. And a nice lariat takedown. Tried to go for the elbow but missed. And now LeVon. And just, a nice little throw from LeVon and gets a 2 count. And look at this. LeVon Clark. Moonsault off the top rope. That was incredible. And Akane with the elbow. And look at this. Oh. Oh no. Not the German suplexes. Oh. And a triple German suplex from Landon Akane. What a wrestler this man is. And now sends LeVon Clark flying over the ropes. And oh! Landon Akane tried to dive onto LeVon Clark there. What's LeVon doing? Not sure. I think he was going to dive off the barricade there. And a net breaker onto the concrete floor by Landon Akane. And Akane is taken off the top of the announce table, the Fusion announce table. So we're going to see some announce table action here tonight. Referee counts to 6. If LeVon loses by count out, then he is still the US champion. But he gets an 8. And a net breaker by Clark. Now going for the cover. Very interesting pin. 1. And no, just a 1 count. Obviously, LeVon Clark will have to do a lot more to put the Kiwi away, to put the New Zealander away. And LeVon Clark, hits the flying punch. The incredible forearm. And he gets a scissors kick to the face by Landon Akane. And takes out the legs of Akane here. And LeVon Clark is fired up. And now he goes up the second rope. Oh no! Oh, elbow dive, but missed. He just jumped onto the top rope and oh! Nice slump by Landon Akane. And Akane now with a nice dive off the top rope. Can this be it? 1, 2, yeah! Oh! And a kick out at 2. What does Landon Akane have to do to put this man away? There's a reason why LeVon Clark is a 2-time US champion. And now some punches. And a powerbomb. Oh! And Akane with a net breaker. And obviously missed that dive, unfortunate. And look, LeVon Clark! I thought he was going to miss that, but he hits it. Can this be it? 1, 2, no! Just a 2 count. You got to respect LeVon Clark and Landon Akane because both these men have heart. And LeVon Clark trying to go for that super kick, but gets a power bomb. And Akane now with the Irish whip. And gets a STO takedown by the lavish one. And LeVon Clark. And Landon Akane caught him. Akane caught him. On the knees to the kidney section. And I love that little choke slam maneuver that he does. 2 and LeVon Clark kicks out. And Landon Akane can't believe that. He's looking at the referee like what? Powerbomb by Akane. And a net breaker. And some nice little lariats here from the Kiwi, trying to stomp on LeVon Clark. And it's a scissors kick. It's going crazy. It's going on a rampage on LeVon Clark with these stomps. And a powerbomb by Akane. Irish whip into the corner. LeVon Clark with a punch back though. And the elbow to the face. And I saw that kick that Landon Akane was attempting to do. And it's a couple of knees to the body. And now get some elbows to LeVon Clark. And not another one. And an elbow drop. And Akane, he's not finished here. Akane's not finished here. Another elbow drop. Is he trying to end the career of LeVon Clark? That's no way to treat a fashion icon. I'm not being funny, you could go for the pin right there and then. But Akane wants to inflict more damage. And it cost him. And LeVon Clark with a spine buster. He's pumped up. And I think that LeVon Clark is eyeing up a finish. Super kick. Oh no, he's not done here. LeVon Clark isn't done here. A second super kick. This is vintage LeVon Clark. Going up the top rope. Missed the elbow dive. And gets a big boot to the face. Punch by Akane. And now a slam. And a nice slam by the fashion icon. And could this be it? 1, 2, and 3. LeVon Clark retains his US Championship against Landon Akane. What a win for LeVon Clark. That means he is going to APEXMANIA 5 as the US Champion. And more details will be up later on who LeVon Clark will be facing. I can't wait for that. Well done to LeVon Clark. He's going to APEXMANIA 5. And now it's time for the main event match between Cactus Lavender taking on Jet Silver. Yes, that's right. This is the TV return for Cactus Lavender, the only man in history to defeat Kai the Wolf Killings. That was way back in 2017 on ACW when, Kai the Wolf Killings was known as Big Daddy Kai. And now he'll be going against the man who is, supposedly main event in APEXMANIA 5 in Jet Silver. And Jet Silver is, the former ACW Apex US champion. So this is going to be a crazy match. This is going to be a war, a battle. Cactus Lavender is a very tough superstar, and not just a former world champion, but he's also a former universal champion in the ACW Apex. So let's see how he does against Jet Silver. You do not want to miss this, as I'm sure that Cactus Lavender wants to destroy Jet Silver. He wants to make sure that people know that he is the true main eventer and that he should be headlining APEXMANIA and not Jet Silver. So let's see. He was once known for his blue attire, but now he has swapped it for the purple. It's Jet Silver. And this man has a very busy schedule. He believes that he is above Cactus Lavender. Both men believe that they are better than the other. So this is going to be a classic, I'm sure of it. This is the first time these two have met. Just makes you wonder who's going to win this one, because I really don't know. I am ready for this. And here we go, Cactus Lavender versus Jet Silver. And here we go. Oh no! A clothesline to the back of the head by Jet Silver. Oh, both men collide with each other. And look at this. Oh! The net breaker of excellency. Oh, but his feet was touching the ropes. Jet Silver's feet was touching the ropes. You can't afford to have that. And a scoop slam by Silver. Yelling at Cactus Lavender to get up. And Silver with another net breaker of excellency. 1, 2, and 3. Jet Silver, just like that, has defeated Cactus Lavender. What on earth? This was a squash match. Well, God, the Wolf Killings isn't going to be happy about seeing that. I'm sure he's going to be furious. And now what is Silver doing? Now throwing Lavender back into the ring. And grabbing the referee. What? Silver! Silver with a drop kick to the referee! And sends the referee to the outside. What has he ever done to you? And Jet Silver now sending a message to the champion card, the Wolf Killings, for APEXMANIA 5. And I'm sure that Ace Stone will be watching too, as those men were battling out on night 1 and... What? What the hell? What is this? What the hell is this? And oh my! It's Card the Wolf Killings! The champion! Attacking Ace Stone! Where the hell are they at? What is going on? Well, Card the Wolf Killings are sending a message to Jet Silver. And look at this, to Ace Stone. He wants to make sure that Ace Stone doesn't make it to APEXMANIA 5. Come on, Killings, that's enough. You don't need to do this. Killings, no. 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 And Killings. Oh my! That's it. Ace Stone is dead. He's got to be dead. Killings, you son of a bitch. How dare you?